Please welcome to the stage representatives of the movement Mother Nature Cambodia. Applause for Rata, Lisa, and Chandaravut. And the stage is yours, Rata.
First of all, we want to thank Livelihood for this award. Being recognized like this in such a way is very valuable, not just to our organization, but to all Cambodians. People in my beloved country will see once again how participating in the protection of the environment is not an illegal act. I use the word illegal because that is what the government of Cambodia is fond of calling us an illegal group. As the matter of fact, me and my companion here, Darawot, were jailed under awful conditions for 5 months since 2021. We still face up to another 10 years in jail if found guilty during an upcoming so-called trial. Since 2015, 11 members of Mother Nature Cambodia has been jailed, all on order from the government. All of us, needless to say, charged and jailed on make-up crimes. Despite Cambodia officially being a democracy, and despite billions with a billion of dollars spent by the international community to bring about democracy since the early 90s, the situation in the countries continues to be dire. Our forests, rivers, lakes, our land, our water continue to be destroyed or sold or neglected, or all these combined. Protected forests will get privatized while scale logging and mineral extraction continue to happen without even the facade of transparency. Cambodia, not long ago, was home to some of the world's most healthy forests, teeming with ancient trees and incredible wildlife. Then, with development as the excuse, these forests were cut down and continue to be, without much consideration. A tiny elite has become incredibly rich because of this, while Cambodia continues to be one of the poorest countries in Asia with an average monthly income of $130. Yes, the risk of being an effective frontline activist like me are real. We can't deny that. But another much more positive reality is that the new generation of Cambodians is growing up. This is the generation that did not live through the awful genocide and civil wars of the 70s and 80s. A generation that dreams of a Cambodia that respects its environment, that takes pride in its forests and rivers. A Cambodia where the words democracy, development, and the rule of law are not empty words used as excuses to repress critics or to engage in gross corruption, but words with the real meaning. A message to the government of Cambodia for this new generation of Cambodians that I and my colleagues are a part of, being sent to the prison for fighting for the common good and protecting our natural resources is nothing we are ashamed of. It is not going to discourage us from fulfilling our dreams. To wrap up, our final message to the young people of Cambodia, building a Cambodia that is truly free and democratic, where nature is protected and respected, is not only possible, but it's our duty. Now, a short message from our friends who could not make it to Stockholm.
Environmentalists from Cambodia
has been persecuted
without respect. Now is the time to stand up for the environment. Now is the time to stand up for Cambodia.
We would have loved, you have built such a strong movement of a generation, but what is your main focus going forward?
We have our main focus on our campaign Saving Gokong Island. And we also have other activities such as producing videos, cartoons, artistic pictures to expose environmental crimes in all forms. Furthermore, we empower young people to be active citizens.
You have very impressive creative tactics, as you may know. But my question is, as many may feel in this room, what can the people in this room or watching do to support you and your cause?
Environmentalists all around the world are being oppressed for their activism. So it is our duty to make the oppressor hear that we deserve better environment. And first thing we can do today, please give a round of applause for all environmental defenders in the world. Thank you.
Definitely. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you for what you do, not just for your own local communities, but for all communities. This matters for all and everyone. Thank you, Mother Nature, Cambodia. Right Livelihood Laureates 2023. Thank you so much.